Very dangerous. How can we stay safe while enjoying this 4th of July tradition? Let's bring in America Tonight medical contributor Dr. Omer Awan. Good evening, Dr. Awan. Thanks for being with us. I've seen this meme going around all week. Some people don't know this is the last weekend with all their fingers or some iteration of that. And it's easy to joke about, but working in local news as long as I did, it's a real thing that happens every single year. So what is the number one rule that people should follow?
Well, firework injuries are increasing in America, and I think the safest way to observe fireworks is to watch them professionally. But if we decide to do them at our home, then it's important, first of all, as you said, to buy ones that are legal, making sure that we keep these away from children, making sure that the fireworks that we buy are used for consumer use, making sure that we're not under the influence of drugs and alcohol when we're using fireworks. And ultimately, when we light fireworks, it's also important to, kind of light it away from our body and then step back immediately, because that'll minimize the risk of injuries that we face and that others around us that are enjoying the fireworks face as well.
So, Dr. Awan, let's say you do find yourself in the situation of becoming one of these 4th of July statistics. What should you do right away if you're injured or somebody near you is injured?
Well, right away, you need to go to the emergency room because some of these firework injuries can be really devastating. We're talking about things like cuts, lacerations, burns even. So some people suffer first-degree burns, second-degree burns, third-degree burns. And, God forbid, if it goes to the eye, people can actually experience permanent vision loss. About 15% of firework injuries actually affect the eye. So this is something that needs critical attention. You must absolutely go to the emergency room and get the help that you need.
So admittedly, my son was in the driveway all day with those smoke bombs and sparklers, but he lit off a smoke bomb near me. And I have to tell you, it made me run inside. Is there any kind of precaution we should be taking as far as breathing that stuff in and the smoke that comes with lighting these?
Absolutely. I think it's important to maintain a safe distance away from some of these smoke bombs, these sparklers, making sure that we keep them away from our bodies, making sure that we don't point them towards people, particularly children, right? Because as you stated, the vast majority of firework injuries happen in adolescents and children, often because young children may lack the coordination that's necessary to use them properly. They may hold them by the ends. They may treat it like a sword. And as you can imagine, that can lead to burns very fast. I mean, some of these sparklers emit heat at a rate of 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. I mean, we're talking.
Wow.
A lot of us get upset or, we're anxious when we're, outside in 100-degree Fahrenheit weather. We're talking about 2,000 degrees. So this can absolutely result in burns in seconds. So very important to keep that in mind and to stay safe.
And we talked a little bit about the trauma that can come with fireworks, not only for veterans, for our pets. So if we're good neighbors, what can we do to kind of be cognizant of that and be respectful to those around us?
Just be mindful, Maritza. I think, the bottom line is, I also work at the VA hospital and I work with veterans regularly. And, while many of them take a lot of great pride in serving this country as they should, and this is a beloved tradition to them too, it can often evoke some of the same trauma, of depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder because of, what they've experienced in warfare. So, and this can remind them of that, mental trauma. So just important to keep that in mind as we celebrate this. Keep those people in your mind, keep them in your prayers. And of course, always try and stay safe and protect those that are vulnerable, particularly adolescents and children.
Okay, America Tonight medical contributor Dr. Omer Awan, thank you very much. Have a wonderful holiday. And I can't let us